Amidst the rolling hills and ravaged landscapes of eastern Ukraine, a harrowing tale of courage and determination was unfolding. The battleground near Bakmuth had become a focal point of the Russo-Ukrainian War, a conflict that had engulfed the region in chaos and despair. But within this cauldron of conflict, a glimmer of hope emerged as foreign Ukrainian warriors defied the odds, intercepting a formidable Russian troop column that threatened to tip the balance of the war. The strategic significance of Bakmuth could not be overstated. Nestled on a major road junction, the city acted as a vital lifeline, connecting the volatile Donbass region with the rest of Ukraine. Both sides understood that controlling Bakmuth would offer a crucial advantage in the war. For the Russian forces, capturing the city would pave the way for isolating Ukrainian troops in Donbass, putting them in a precarious position. On the other hand, for the Ukrainian military, losing Bakmuth would mean losing a lifeline that tied their forces together, potentially leading to a severe setback. The Russian column's advancement towards Bakmuth sent shivers down the spines of the Ukrainian forces. The vast and imposing Russian army, known for its might and size, had already displayed its aggression with swift military campaigns in the region. Conversely, the Ukrainian army, though resilient and determined, was a smaller and less well-equipped force, making the odds seem insurmountable. But this was a fight for survival, and the Ukrainian warriors knew they could not afford to back down. As the Russian column marched steadily towards Bakmuth, the Ukrainian military sprang into action. Intelligence reports had provided vital information about the Russian troops' movements, enabling the Ukrainian commanders to plan a daring ambush. With precision and stealth, the Ukrainian forces set up their artillery and prepared for the critical moment when the Russian column would come into their crosshairs. As the sun dipped below the horizon, signaling the approach of dusk, the Russian column reached a vulnerable point. Unaware of the trap that lay ahead, they advanced confidently towards Bakmuth. But suddenly, the night erupted in a blaze of gunfire and explosions as the Ukrainian forces unleashed a barrage of artillery and airstrikes upon the unsuspecting Russian troops. Chaos reigned as the Russian column disintegrated under the withering assault. The Ukrainian military's quick and strategic response sent shockwaves through the ranks of the Russian invaders. Despite their superior numbers and weaponry, they had been caught off guard by the sheer audacity and tenacity of their Ukrainian counterparts. The battles that ensued were fierce and intense, with both sides displaying unwavering resolve. The 66th Mechanized Brigade of the Ukrainian Ground Forces proved to be a formidable force, using their Studnappy anti-tank guided missile systems to devastating effect. The once impregnable Russian tanks and infantry fighting vehicles fell like dominoes under the onslaught, reinforcing the message that the Ukrainian warriors would not be defeated without a fight. As the battle raged on, reports of the interception spread like wildfire, igniting hope among Ukrainians both at home and abroad. The foreign Ukrainian warriors had become a symbol of national pride, embodying the spirit of resistance and courage that defined their country's struggle for freedom. They were proof that even in the face of overwhelming odds, a united and determined force could stand firm against tyranny. Beyond the immediate battlefield victories, the Ukrainian offensive had been making strides on other fronts as well. Over the past week, the southern flank near Bakmuth had witnessed a string of successful offensive actions, leading to the liberation of additional territory. The reclaiming of 35 square kilometers from Russian invaders was a significant milestone. showing that the Ukrainian military was capable of pushing back against the formidable adversary. Yet, despite the successes, the battle for Bakmuth was far from over. Both sides were locked in a grueling struggle for supremacy, with the fate of an entire nation hanging in the balance. The Ukrainian warriors understood the gravity of the situation, knowing that the outcome of this battle would shape the course of the war in Ukraine. The battle for Bakmuth had become a microcosm of the larger conflict, reflecting the broader struggle between the two armies. The Russian army, though a formidable force on paper, had shown signs of being poorly motivated and led. Meanwhile, the Ukrainian army, although smaller and less equipped, fought with an indomitable will, defending their homeland, families, and freedom.